Hi there, I'm Ice here still, and I'm so glad I posted that other video from Fallout 3 where I stated my little Fallout 3 pacifist's dilemma in this Tranquility Lane quest with all these people hooked up to this virtual simulation thing. Because I got so many good thoughts basically on the dilemma, and it clearly inspired what I've decided to do. So thanks to everybody who left a comment or or even just viewed that video, and special thanks to Old Dune and to Milton Cruz, who were the first people to comment and leave input for me. So the first thing I'm going to do though is just prove, I mean, for those who may not have seen the previous video, the thing is, these people in these Tranquility Lounge are stuck inside a virtual reality where there's an evil brainiac genius who is tormenting them basically forever, and I have the choice of either getting out of the simulation through within the simulation killing them, which doesn't kill them in real life. That's what I've done right here. Yet they're still there, lying in or sitting in their pods. Still, their lives are still governed by that Dr. Brown. And a logical way out of it would be to do what he asks you to do, even though it's evil, just to get you out of there, because everyone is still live inside the pods. And then, if you want to help them later on, it's actually possible to get to where he is. You need a science skill of 75 to hack that terminal though, which my character doesn't have. So I'll, just for the purpose of showing you, I'll cheat. I'll sod that, I'll just... Nah, it won't open that way. I'll just try and turn a collision off, so I can simply walk through it and pick up, where is it? There. This is room password, and collision can be turned on again. Because it is actually possible to get to where that Dr. Brown maniac is sitting, controlling the simulation, being generally mean to those poor inhabitants of the vault. He's right behind this hatch, but he's still in this Tranquility Lounger. And the thing about these Tranquility Lounges is I mean, there he is, by the way, that's his real face. And the thing about these Tranquility Lounges is that they are absolutely and utterly and completely death proof. That is to say, they're just... You can't scratch them, basically. So just to prove that, there's no, I mean, that means there's nothing I can do. I can't get to Brown here and talk him out of it, or even kill him. And I'm just to prove that to you, I'm going to dig out, let's say, for example, an interesting weapon like a bottle cap mine. Why not? So the mine's over there now, and then what else have we got? Yeah, why not? Let's use a nuke, actually. And yeah, I can appreciate the irony that I'm a pacifist carrying a nuclear weapon. That's kind of the point. Just see what happens if I try and blast the whole Dr. Brown to smithereens using a bottle cap mine and a nuke. See, I'm pretty crippled, but there's radiation everywhere. But that Tranquility Langer, nope, can't scrape it. It's just absolutely impenetrable, is what it is. See? Nuked it twice and it just doesn't, not even the scratch, you know? So, that's just obviously not going to work. Clearly the only way to deal with this lunatic...
See to it that Mabel meets an untimely and hopefully gruesome demise.
...is from within the simulation. And, yeah, some of the comments I got made perfect sense. For example, this pacifist is gonna draw the line at outright killing someone, even if it's just in the simulation, just because this Betty person, who is, of course, really the crazy doctor, says so. There's got to be some other solution to it.
Mabel's waiting for you.
Yeah, let's just keep her waiting. So we've got to go for try to find some other solution. And the trouble is, the only other solution really is this fail-safe, which is going to launch basically a Chinese invasion that is going to be very dangerous for everyone in Tranquility Lane, because the real-world test subjects will die if they get killed by these simulated Chinese invaders. But of course, friendly Nick, our pacifist, can't know that it is going to happen. Unlike if he
Good day.
starts attacking them himself, even though he knows that the professor can sort of revive them inside the simulation, that's different.
Hello?
He can still try. And
Why don't you look where you're going?
see if it's possible to activate the failsafe and still try and keep these people alive. And the only way I can really think of doing both that, keep them alive, and you know, try and get them out of this horrible nightmare that they're in, where Betty is harassing them all the time, is I'm going to pick up the rolling pin, because it's kind of the only weapon I can get a hold of. Well, it's a rolling pin, but you can actually swing it at people and things. And I don't know about you, but trying to defend people from soldiers with a rolling pin, that seems pretty pacifist to me. This failsafe is supposed to put an end to the simulation, but probably also to all the lives of all the subjects involved. 112, if they're in simulation avatars, are killed. So we're gonna have to try and activate the failsafe, and then try actually gain karma, that's nice, and try and then see if we can keep them from killing the damn people. Oh my gosh, look! There's the Chinese army, and there's a kid charging them with a rolling pin! And he's not even killing them, he's just knocking them unconscious! As you can see, unfortunately they wake up again and start shooting again. So... Stop it! Stop it! They're just innocent people! Why are you doing this? You should leave them alone! I'll knock you all flat with my rolling pin of subconsciousness! Stop! Stop! Clearly, whatever extra special failsafe Dr. Brown had installed for himself so they predicted would lead to himself not getting killed by these Chinese is also protecting me. Unfortunately not the poor Vault-Tec. You know, the civilians around here. Stay unconscious! No, don't get up again, stay unconscious! Probably more effective to hit them in the head. And stay down. I said stay down. No, stay down. Stay down, silly dummy. Well, they stopped shooting, but I suppose that's because everyone's dead, unfortunately. George, Nussbaum, Pat, Nussbaum. Not the dog, fortunately.
What did you
not
do?
Betty.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
Well, it's no more than you deserve, but I do truly regret the loss of life involved. I tried to stop the Chinese soldiers with my rolling pin, you know? No, just shut up and answer some questions.
It is not over. It is not over until I say so. Do you understand me? I
just want things to go back the way they were.
But you can't. So I came here for my father. Where is he?
He's been right here the whole time. And you were too dense to figure it out. The dog.
Man's best friend.
And tell me, so I can get him back then?
Yes, I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave the simulation, he'll be waiting for you.
But there's no one waiting for me.
And there's Gek that he was after.
The Garden of Eden creation kit. It was for terraforming, for restoring the world after unstable technology.
So, here's the odd part. I'm actually free to leave now?
Isn't it obvious? You've run the failsafe, disrupted everything. I have no power over you.
There's the door. Go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Run along.
And so that's how our pacifist dealt with it. He faced down an army of Chinese riflemen with a rolling pin. And was, not so shockingly, not actually able to defeat them and save everybody's lives, unfortunately. But he tried.
You've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you.
At least I got one person out of there alive. You. So... Right. What are you doing here anyway?
Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I needed information about Braun.
Did you get the info you needed?
I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war. It's not entirely stable, but I'm sure that components of that technology are just what we need. I need to return to Rivet City.
So let's head for Rivet City.
That's my boy. Let's hurry.
Yeah, let's go.
Be careful, my son.
And so there's a level up, and I think that's nice way to end the video. We saved Dad. We tried to save the others. We failed, but at least we tried. Did it in a fairly pacifistic way, I guess. I just want to say once again thanks for all the input on this quest, and I may add some more videos from Fallout 3 playing as a pacifist if some more interesting stuff shows up. Yeah, all good, interesting suggestions and thoughts that you came up with, and I did totally the right thing for sharing the dilemma with you. And it's also quite cool that the general consensus was that I should do something. I shouldn't go for the bad guy approach and virtually kill everyone, even if they kept them sort of nominally alive in the simulation. Even though that was actually the other guy, what's his name, Ark and Angel and Ark, the guy who's done a Fallout 3 playthrough without commentary though, as a pacifist. He opted to do that because, you know, he was pacifist, shouldn't kill anybody in real life. But I did something a little bit different here then. So until whatever the next video is going to be, go in peace and live and let live.